We got a fun video today. We are playing in the new Makeup by Mario palette. I'm going to show you how I created these two bold looks for me. I don't usually wear such an extreme dark smoky eye, but I have been really enjoying this palette. So this is his Ethereal Moonlight palette, which is his holiday release. It's a limited edition, and we're going to talk about how this compares to last year's. We're going to talk about if it's worth the price. We're going to talk about another dupe for this that is not limited edition, that's a little bit cheaper and maybe better quality. If this sounds interesting, stick with me. We're about to get right into it.
Under her disguise, yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be. And all the dudes are jealous.
So I'm Mona, I'm 54 from South Louisiana, and I like to bring you content related to beauty, skincare, and lifestyle tips, tools, and topics for the over 50 woman. And today we're playing in color, and that is always fun. So this new holiday release was almost a pass for me, but I decided I would try it out because I do like some cool neutrals. I don't normally wear blue eyeshadow, but I do wear all of the other colors, and I thought that the blue eyeshadow could be a liner because I do like a navy liner. And then I decided to create this blue look because obviously that's a key component of the palette. This would not be my everyday look, I can tell you. It is available on Sephora right now. It is available on his website. It retails for $68 US. It is made in the US and it has a 12-month shelf life. Now, it's made in the US, but it is assembled in the Dominican Republic. If I can find the price Canadian, I will post that at the bottom of the screen. So these shadows do not have names, they just have numbers from EM1 to EM12. The mattes are creamy. I feel like the shimmers are the same formula as last year in last year's palette, but I feel like the mattes are a little bit better formulated. These are a sophisticated shimmer. They don't have a real opacity to them. You can build them, but they are fine shimmers. They're not chunky glitter particles. There is some fallout, but I think it's definitely a sophisticated formula for the shimmers. I really appreciate this kind of shimmer for me because I don't think it accentuates my lids. I don't think it accentuates my wrinkled lids. I love the formula of the mattes this year. I felt like they were a little bit patchy last year. I actually gifted that palette, so I don't have it next to me for comparison. But I actually think that that was a color story that I already had time and time again, and this color story is a little bit different. So I will pop up some swatches that I had in the bright light outside and see if you can appreciate them any better. And then we're gonna jump right into me creating these looks. Okay, let's create our first look. I'm gonna go in with color 3. This is color EM3. Look at all that kick up. Blends without any difficulty. It's not patchy. I'm gonna go in with this rephr 2 brush and I'm gonna pick up this darker brown right here. This is EM9. So I'm going to take that color brown and I'm going to bring it up just a little higher in my crease, but not too much. Just because of my hooded eyes so that you can see it. Okay, Okay, I think that looks pretty. I'm going to take this lighter base color right here and I'm going to go all over my lid with it. I'm going to take a clean 02 brush. So I'm going to go in with one of the shimmers. We're going to go in with this shimmer right here. This one. Which is EM10. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 204 brush and I'm going to go in with this lighter color right here and I'm just going to go right above my crease. I'm going to soften that edge. We're going to go into this inner corner with this bright white shade right here that actually has some reflect. I'm going to pick that up with my rephr 03 brush. It's dry. We'll try that first. And it's got a little bit of a blue reflect. And for me, that's good. I don't need to wet it on this eye. We're going for a more subtle look. Now let's see if we can punch up this shimmer. These are definitely like toppers. I'll wet my brush. And I'm gonna go back into this shade right here. And I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to take this blue right here and we're going to line the eyes with it. I think that's pretty. Line the upper lid. I think that's a really pretty look. All right, let's go in on this eye and then we'll put mascara on. So obviously we're gonna have to work on the blue on this eye, right? So I'm gonna go into this blue right here. We'll clean up this line after I'm finished. I'm taking the clean side of this brush and I'm dragging the blue a little bit over the lid in a way that's not so pigmented. I'm just softening the upper edge. Let's bring it up just a little bit higher. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this white color that has the blue reflect. And we're going to put it over the lid. Let's blend that. Not crazy about that completely. Let's see if I can I'm going to take a little bit of this color right here and create a little bit of a gradient above that line of blue. Let's put a little bit of that down in the center of the eye too. Just for me to provide a better base to put that shimmer back over. A little bit of my concealer, and we're going to clean up this line. Still think I need a little something in the crease. Go in with this. Okay, I'm going to line it with that blue. I'm going to put mascara on and I'll be back. Okay, I have my mascara on. These are two pretty smoky looks. One with the more neutral colors, one with the dark blue. This wouldn't be my everyday look. I tend to want boring neutrals. This would be a little smoky for me for the everyday, but I thought I'd play with the palette and see what it could do. Now, I do have the Doll 10 palette, which I think is very similar for a little bit less, and it has a little less fallout. So I think that these mattes perform well. I think that the toppers or really beautiful shimmery sparkles that give you that really classy sparkle without it being chunky or overdone. I think that it hits the light just right outside. I think that it is a beautiful palette. I could definitely come back and do some everyday looks with this palette if you guys would prefer that. I know that most of us at our age don't go out looking glammed up every day, but we could. So if you'd like a comparison with one eye with the Doll 10 palette and one eye with the Mario palette, let me know. I'd be happy to do those comparisons because you could save a little money and get the exact same look. However, I will tell you that I think that this is better than last year's palette. I think that the mattes perform better in this palette. I think that the shimmers seem to perform pretty much the same. I feel like this look needs lashes, right? But I'm not going anywhere today, so probably going to take this one off and probably take them off and do two neutral color looks with this in case I have to go to the store or something. I hope you all enjoyed seeing me play with the new Makeup by Mario holiday release. This is limited edition. I have a feeling it'll stick around for a while, but if you really have your eye on it, you might want to pick it up. The Doll 10 is not limited edition. That will give you a similar look for less, but this definitely is a pretty palette. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. Thank you for playing with the Makeup by Mario palette with me and creating what's really simple looks for my taste. Never feel pressure to buy anything when you watch my videos. We're just having fun with makeup. If you have something on your list that you're looking to buy, then hopefully my reviews help you decide if it's the right product for you or if it's something that you want to pick up. But if you miss this, there'll be something else, I promise. So until next time, take care and thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
She lives a double life. What's on the show? What's under this outer smile? We'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's not